Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How are you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. We say the things on here that nobody dare say. Can I give a big shout out to our sister channel, Porky's International? I know it's very late and I should have done these this morning, but hey ho. So feel free to like and subscribe and leave a comment on our sister channel, Porky's International. And can we give a big shout out to www.boxersinneed.com. That shadow, this is where I need to learn about lighting, innit? Right, Boxers in Need. It's a great scheme, and it's one that Gary's set up, and it's got quite a few people involved in it from the boxing industry. Been out to racing tonight, dog racing, trying to get into the swing of things of being a West Midlander. Perry Bar, is it? Dog racing. Enjoyed it. Met a gentleman there at the end of the evening called Lyndon, big fella from Warsaw. Nice to meet you, Lyndon. Nice to get recognised. The only person that recognised me in there. I can't even tiptoe into West Midlands, can I? But it did perk me up a bit, and it was nice to have a chat. So great to speak to you, Lyndon, and hope to see you there again. I'll probably be a regular now. I did enjoy it, even though I didn't back a winner out of the races because it got delayed for an hour and it sort of stopped my momentum. Right. I said you can ask questions. Any questions you want, just send them in. porkycorner@mail.com. And a few people have sent questions in. Here we go. This is stuff I've probably copied. I've probably covered more than anything the last few weeks, but I don't want to be rude. So, Porky, what does Porky really think of Joshua versus Fury now they've both been beat? I'm not going to go in harsh, right? I'm trying to not be as harsh. I think it would have been a better fight if they'd have both been undefeated a few years ago. But I can see, really, looking at it from the other side of the coin, why they've delayed it and delayed it and delayed it. And you know what? It's still really delayed, isn't it? I don't think they're anywhere near to fighting now than they've ever been. That's just my opinion. We all remember when they said that Deontay Wilder were definitely going to fight the winner of Vladimir and Joshua. That was 2017 April. Eddie Hearn. We'll call him Eddie Hearn, shall we, today? Eddie Hearn and Sky, they jetted Wilder in, didn't they? Who was the WBC undefeated champ. He had one belt. Joshua had all the other 5 belts. So you put them together, you've got all 6, haven't you? You've got WBC, WBA, WBO, IBF, IBO, and Ring Magazine. Wilder had the WBC, Anthony Joshua had the other 5. Eddie Hearn said they're going to fight because Joshua beat Vladimir. It didn't happen. That was 7.5 years ago. Now, that fight still hasn't happened. Wilder's all washed up now, in my opinion. And Joshua has been beat 3 times since then. Now, that's just how it goes, isn't it? So, as regards Tyson Fury, he's been beat off Usyk, hasn't he? And he's had long layoffs and blah, blah, blah. And I think Joshua Fury, it would have been a better fight if they'd have fought when they were undefeated, when it could have happened, but it didn't happen. So what can you do? What can you do? It's one of the things, isn't it? So it would have been better if they were undefeated, but they're not undefeated. But would I still pay to watch it? Yeah, I would pay to watch it. But it's been in the making so long, hasn't it? Joshua won the gold medal 2012. And Fury were the champion, won in 2015. And they both had belts at the same time on a couple of occasions when they've been undefeated. It's never happened, has it? Now that Usyk's knocked them both about, everyone wants to cash in, don't they? I can see why they've done it, left it to end. A bit like Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, but even that lost a bit of sparkle, didn't it? But if Joshua Fury think they can copy Manny Pacquiao Mayweather, I think they've got another thing coming. But I'd pay to watch it, and still a great fight in it, but if Joshua loses to the bar and Fury loses to Usyk, there's no belt on line. It's all right. Eddie Hearn saying if Joshua beats the bar and Fury beats Usyk, they'll fight and it'll be for undisputed. But come on, we're talking Usyk here. We're talking European world, Olympic gold, 350 fights as an amateur, lost 15. So that means he won 335, rematched 11. He'd done Joe Joyce in WBSS. He's done Bellew, Chisora, Joshua, Fury twice. They're just the British guys. He's untouchable. But yes, what do I think about Fury Joshua? It should have happened years ago, but yes, I would pay for it. So in answer to your question. Who's number one pound for pound at the moment, Russell? If you're going to email me, just call me Porky. Call me Russell if you went to school with me or you're my pal. Not being rude, but it's a rule I have. Who's number one? Well, Carl Froch says it's a three-sided coin, didn't he? Usyk, Crawford, and I know you. I personally think it's Usyk for the simple reason European world, Olympic gold, you know the rest I've just told you, Anna. But I think it's Usyk because Usyk's fighting guys 2 and 3 stone heavier than him, like Joshua and Fury, and beating them very comprehensively. Crawford and I know you are not fighting guys that much heavier than him, are they? So for me, it's Usyk, and he's done it all on the road, and he's been the B side. So Usyk's the number one. Crawford, I don't think he'll fight again. But if he does, if he is fighting again, he's number 2. Then I know you number 3. But I know you. He's a 4-weight champion, and 2 of them weight divisions undisputed. Crawford's a 4-weight champion, and 2 of them weight divisions are undisputed. And Usyk's a 2-weight division undisputed. But Usyk can hardly be a light heavy, can he? You know, or a super, it could be a bridgeweight. But Usyk's only fought in 2 divisions. He's dominated both divisions so far. And like I said, he's fighting men that are a lot heavier than him, a lot bigger than him. So for me, it's Usyk. All right. If you want to talk about who's pound for pound, well, we know who them top 3 are, don't we? Usyk, Crawford, and I know you. And then the other 2 are better be 20-0. Everybody is for every single person he's put on Button Moon. And by the way, Usyk took him to school in amateurs. So just to get that one in. And the other guy's Tank Davis, 30 fights, 28 on Button Moon. Oh, age 29, 3-weight champion. One of them guys that he didn't knock out his 28 knockouts out 30 fights, was a 6-rounder, and it was a stinker. The guy came not to fight. And the other one was that Cruz, was it? That was a recent fight. He was 22-1-1, something like that. So Tank Davis for me is in the mix. But Tank Davis and Beterbiev are just outside that top 3, which is very hard to split. But for me, it's Usyk. So that's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. What else we got? Let's have a look. Okay, will Tony Bellew come back? Yeah, Tony Bellew will come back. For the right paycheck, Tony will come back. Tony, you got greedy. Has he a right to come back? Well, he spewed his guts in ring, hasn't he? I ain't got a problem with him coming back. He's knocking on a bit, but who's to stop anybody to fight? Who am I to say he shouldn't fight? Tony Bellew is his own man. If he wants to put steam on the table for his family and have a better life, the promoters are willing to give him it because he's got a profile and he's had a small part playing himself or somebody similar to himself in a couple of Rocky films. Good luck to him if he can get a few quid. Why not? I'm past caring with all this now. Let's look at the other side of the coin, shall we? I'm not going to say I'm not going to stop. I'm not saying I'm going to stop rinsing people, but there's only me doing what I'm doing on these YouTube channels. None of these others are doing it because they all want access, don't they? They all want to get on. Nobody does it like I do it. Oh, who's doing it like I'm doing it, eh? Or like I've done it. And what to hear with you? Nobody's paying my bills, are they? Do you know what I mean? Nobody's paying my bills. So why should I care about these boxers? You don't pay what I've got around my neck, are they? You know, so it is what it is. So if Tony Bellew, you can get a few quid, good luck to him. But it'd be some orchestrated fight, wouldn't it? Like against a mate like Chisora or I don't know, something like that. Or this Davy Day against Joe Fournier. It'd be something like that, wouldn't it? Something where they can pull somebody's pants down and make a few quid. So if he wants to fight, brilliant. Should he fight? No. Should promoters give him put money up for him to fight? No, it's not rate on fans, is it? A bit like Mayweather. Why do these people in the 40s, former champions, feel like they could take money out of fighters' pockets? You've seen one turn up for Mayweather, John Gotti free fight, didn't you? So it is what it is. But if Tony wants to fight, let him get at it. But he's not going to be a world champion, is he? He'd get knocked about. So it'll just be a stopgap when it's come and get a few quid. So somebody's told me Mike Tyson against Jake Paul. This is not a question anybody sent in, by the way, but somebody's told me Mike Tyson against Jake Paul is now cancelled. There's about a 30-year age difference between them. What, is this where we're at in boxing? Mike Tyson, 22-year out at ring. He's coming back. Who wants to see that? Who wants to see that? So I look at it. Oscar De La Hoya, massive Oscar De La Hoya fan. I like him even more because I've heard that he gets stuck into the old packet, doesn't he? Go on, Oscar. Every time I see an interview about him now, he's always sticking it to Canelo Alvarez. Didn't he leave him about 4 or 5 years ago? Oscar, get over it, mate. Get over it, mate. Change the subject. That's all I'm saying. So, okie dokie. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. So, that's about it, really. It's very, very late. It's going to be an even later one. I don't know what state I'm going to be in later. Every now and then I have to blow a bit of steam off. We've got to do, haven't we? It's what I'm about. And if I can't do this, I can't function rest of the week. Give me something to talk about, won't it? Okie dokie. Go on, peace out.